Andy McGrath, welcome to the Rush Hour and congratulations, mate, skipper of a great football club.
G'day, guys. Thanks for having me and thank you very much.
What does that mean to you, being captain of Essendon Football Club?
Oh, it's still sinking in a little bit. It's been an amazing couple of months. I've been reached out to by many Essendon greats, have felt the love and support from everyone within the football club and everyone that has been lucky enough to set foot in the football club. So I feel a lot of trust and support from my teammates and really excited by the role. Anyone
in particular that the text has come through and you have had the number or may not have and gone, wow, that's pretty cool?
There's plenty to name. James Hurd's always a cool one, obviously a legend of our club.
Yes.
Job Watson, I obviously played with Joe, but just seeing those sort of numbers come through.
Matty Lloyd?
Yeah, Lloydie, they're all, we've got so many legends that have come before us. So, it was a really special couple of months, and then obviously some awesome messages from friends, family, and then especially the boys at the footy club around how they feel about where we're heading and what's happening.
Where are we heading? Because last year, 6 wins only, but a lot of injuries. And as you told us the other day, 15 first gamers, which is a record. Unbelievable. How are we looking injury-wise so far as of the 26th of Feb?
Yeah, we're pretty healthy at the moment. We've had a really good bill of health throughout pre-season. We've had some really good continuity between our senior guys throughout the break and a really good group of young, youthful, exciting, talented guys that have come into our footy club too. So we've had a really competitive, really fiery pre-season, which has been great, and heading into our second practice game this weekend, really, really healthy.
How do you go working with Scotty? He was very, keen to come in and put it down as his way. A lot of change in how you guys were meant to come back to pre-season. It looks like this year you're all trim, taut and terrific.
Yeah, Scotty's great. I think the boys love his attitude towards footy. He's such an intellectual coach. He sees the game better than anyone I've ever seen. And the boys are right behind him. We love what he does. We love when he cracks a couple of gags, which you guys probably wouldn't see too often.
No.
But
is he funny?
He actually is. Yeah. Not a lot of people would know that, but the boys get a good kick out of him. Even a couple of the trends going around on TikTok now, he's across. He's got 2 young sons.
Okay.
He hit a 6-7 the other day, and the boys went nuts.
He didn't.
I don't know if he did it.
Did you see that?
He was doing that, or he was saying something was happening. And you know, in the meeting room when everyone's starting, like just on the verge of laughing, no one really broke out. But after the meeting, it was the only thing everyone's talking about. So he did well.
Have you done a different pre-season running wise? Because you got who you got in there, Matty
Innes and Dave Regan are the two big changes in that space.
That's right.
It's been a little bit different. I think with new people coming in, you always experience a little bit of a change in the schedule and how training's run. I think to summarise it, we've probably been more efficient in our time on the track. They've been slightly shorter in duration sessions, but not much time in between drills.
Good.
So pretty demanding. It was a bit of a shock the first couple of weeks, but the boys have adapted really well where we feel like we're ready for games to come and we're able to run out the game really well last week.
I used to hate that days. You get back to the line and it's your go again. So you go, mate. You just go in front of me because you're stuffed.
What's the lane work?
Yeah, and all that. When you had to keep going really quick.
I apologise for the reference of lane
There's
work.
not too much lane work happening anymore, but I get what you mean.
Three-man week?
Circle work? Do you do that?
A variation of it.
Yeah. You are far too polite. Tell us about a couple of the young kids, because I think Nate Caddy is the one that we're all fascinated with, and it looks like he's slightly broken out, but already in the pre-season he's done some freakish things.
Yeah, Nate's a special talent. He's an awesome human being, first and foremost. He lives and breathes footy and he'd do anything for his teammates, and they're the guys that you love running out with. His talent is unmatched. I think he's probably our fittest player, our most powerful player, which is a pretty rare combo for a guy his size. But we also forget how young he is too. Like he's into his 3rd or 4th season of footy. I don't even know. He feels like he's been around a lot longer. But the world's the oyster for Nate. Us as leaders just want to keep allowing him to flourish and become the best version of him. But we're really excited by what he can do.
And what about yourself? Where do you get to play this year? Is there a bit more of a license to say, Scotty?
We can. I guess you guys can ask Brad that. I think it'll be mainly half back, hoping to pinch a little bit through the midfield, but happy to be versatile. I think it's one of the strengths of my game, and with a healthy midfield, I think my service will be half back, but we'll see how we go.
For the Bombers fans listening, Bill, what's one thing you guys are going to hang your hat on as a side this year?
I think off the back of last year, we obviously battled with injury and quite a lot of inconsistency. I think our our best was capable, but we sort of fell through the gaps a little bit. So we really want to become a consistent team that our fans turn up every week knowing what to expect. I think every team wants that in a sense, but we want to keep building that. We want to build a brand of footy that our fans are excited by. We want to move the ball a bit faster. And defend the ground really well. It's probably an area that we've struggled with historically around transition. And so yeah, if we can get behind those few things, I think we'll play a really great brand of footy.
Got a lot of bloody fans out there. Still Bomber fans
That's
everywhere.
awesome.
I know. We all done and dusted with Zach and all that talk. I think the media are nearly done with it also, which is a good thing.
Yeah, Zach's super happy. He's as bought in as I've ever seen him. He's training the house down as he does. He's a superstar player, and the club's just so excited to see him do his thing. I think the boys gravitate towards him as we always do, and really looking forward to him running out this weekend with us for our first sort of official practice game. He obviously missed last week with Origin, but he's a super player, has had a massive impact over preseason, and we're excited about what he can do.
When's the last time you went to Ballarat?
I actually don't think I've played there.
Ever been there?
I have been there. Yeah, a couple of
school
school
camp?
camps. Yeah, really.
Sovereign Hill.
Yeah, we went to the Goldfields.
Yes.
But no, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Essendon don't get the opportunity often to play at the regional grounds, but I think we have so many fans throughout regional Victoria, and they'll show out in numbers on the weekend. And the boys are really excited about the road trip over. It's not too far, but a few of the guys are complaining about it.
There always is, Bill. In pre-season. Now, the Bombers fans will be there. Hey, stick around, please, because there's plenty we need to get to you about, especially the pronunciation, Bill, of his last name.
McGrath.
Andy is an ambassador days for In Her Shoes, an International Women's Day initiative.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about that? Obviously, the AFL is involved as well, but yourself and some other big names are getting behind it and giving some support to it.
Yeah, it's an amazing cause. I'm really excited about the workshop in a couple of weeks. It's essentially a workshop for men, understanding and getting a greater perspective on what it's like to be a woman. I think in this room especially, we have so many important women in our lives, and everyone is known to by a woman or has an important figure in their life. So to get a better perspective and create a safer environment for the women that we love and care for is something I'm super passionate about.
It's a great message for not only a young bloke to be doing, but a public figure using your profile for good. So really well done to you. A lot of the boys at the club getting behind it as well. Is there workshops for them?
Yeah, I think so. The AFL do such a great job now at educating through their services and the AFLPA around what respect looks like, responsibility looks like. We know the role we play in society. We're very public. So any light we can shine on really important issues like this, we get right behind.
Only $35 tickets. You go to tomorrowman.com.au. It is Wednesday week, Wednesday the 11th of March from 6:30 p.m, just around the corner here in Cecil Street, South Melbourne. So grab your tickets, tomorrowman.com.au, just $35.
Well done. Do you get up and talk, do you? Or do you take questions? Or
No, I won't be talking. So it's run by Tomorrow Man, Tomorrow Woman. So they essentially set up a workshop where it's pretty immersive. So we go through it, we experience it, we feel it. I've been to a couple of their sessions before, and it's quite deep. It sort of hits you between the eyes on a few issues and lets men be really vulnerable together, but leaving with a really united stance on what we stand for in this space.
No, well done. Fantastic message there. You touch on family. Bill's slightly fascinated by your story and the Canadian background to it.
a Canuck.
Canuck.
What do you,
Jesus,
Canuck.
Kev.
You're a Canuck.
Yeah, I am through and through. I was born in Canada. We migrated here in 2003, so I was 5 years old.
Wow.
It was originally meant to be a 3-year work trip with Dad's work, and we have never left. So all my extended family are still back in Toronto, Canada, so a big shout out to them. And a lot of them know what footy is now, which is great. But the colours of red and black aren't quite red and white like Canada, but we're close.
You're close. The Winter Olympics, were you following Canada? Because we had more golds. Australia had more golds than Canada, and the Canadians were blowing up. They couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I copped a few strays about that the first week. I think we ended up passing Australia by the end. But for a country that's covered in snow, we didn't start very well. But yeah, it's an exciting time. I think whenever the Olympics or something like that is on, I feel a bit more patriotism towards the Canadians. And I'm obviously a dual citizen now, so I love both countries and I reside in Australia. So Australia is probably number one, but definitely a space in my heart for Canada.
The big question is, Bill, and we all need to know, and an honest answer, please. Did you cheat in the curling?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Probably.
Probably.
I don't really know the ins and outs of curling, but the video is pretty clear cut, isn't it?
It was. He was pretty adamant, though, and staunch in the defence and blew up. I never thought there'd be a fight in a curling match.
Yeah, it's an interesting sport. I did have a joke with a few of the boys at footy club. Like, imagine waking up every day and just going to curl. Like, that was your thing. Like rocking up to the arena and curling. So each of their own. They're very talented. It's pretty tricky.
They're very talented.
You don't have to pump them up. We all agree with
Do
you.
you reckon we
could do it?
They're not, mate. You just push it, and another bloke sweeps the floor. It's not hard. Sweeps the floor really quickly. We
not
could
hard.
do that.
You guys should try it.
We should.
Well,
Yeah.
we got a rink.
Yeah, we got one down there near the old big wheel that don't turn.
That's it.
Our other stuff, you got married recently. Congratulations.
Nah, thank you very much.
Canadian?
Em?
Nah, Emma's an Australian.
Good
Yep,
Aussie?
Yep.
Yeah, good.
We actually grew up pretty close to one another, but didn't meet until we were 23. And yeah, the rest is sort of history. Got married in front of all our loved ones and had a beautiful day.
Oh, just
And
lovely.
Darcy Parish has recently got wedded. You were there. Did his and his groomsmen do a dance to the Backstreet Boys?
That was at my wedding.
That was
Yeah,
your wedding?
That was my wedding. Yeah.
So you danced to the Backstreet Boys?
I didn't dance to the Backstreet Boys. My groomsmen did. Darcy being one of them.
Okay.
And
So
Jordan
this-
Ridley being another. They did a good job. Yeah.
So they, off their own bat, decided to go and...
Well, I sort of gave them the song. I used to love the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
to one concert in my life, and it was the Backstreet Boys.
No.
Was it recently here in...
No, it was actually
Okay.
two. It's the one and only concert. I don't really like big crowds, so
Yeah.
concerts aren't my real go. But yeah, I gave the boys the song. Emma used to dance a lot, so a lot of the girls in her bridal party were very talented in that
Okay.
space. So the boys were really nervous when they had to follow their act, and they did a good job.
They did a decent enough
Yeah.
job, for sure. We'll have to get that up on the socials, Bill.
Well,
and
Yeah, it's somewhere. It's floating around somewhere.
Right.
Give me one player to watch this year for the Bombers, please.
Max Kondogiannis.
Who the f*** is Max Kondogiannis? Let's have a look.
We drafted him last year.
Right,
Good player.
Let's
Could have been a cricketer.
Could he? Is that right? What's he do?
He's a carry boy. I don't know if he played
Q
cricket.
Rovers, 190 centimetres.
Good size.
Yeah, good size. Born in 07.
It's outrageous, isn't it?
That's unbelievable.
Kevin 07.
Wow, all right. We're
Yeah.
going to look out for Max.
Have
There
you
go.
found his little bio there, Bill?
Yeah,
Or do you
I-
just want Andy to give us one instead? Save you looking
Up to
through.
you. You could read it out if you want.
Very athletic.
Correct.
Righto. Developing. A third tall defender, yes?
Yep.
Righto. And that'll do on Max at the minute.
Well, we had Archie Roberts in with Nick Martin, and they volunteered another young forward. I think it's on the sheet there, Days, that I gave you.
It could be, Raps.
yeah. Who?
Hussien El
Yeah.
Achkar?
Hussy. Yeah, we
Yeah.
call him Huss.
Huss. No, that's right. They went
yeah,
with
he-
Huss because Arch couldn't get the proper pronunciation right.
Yeah,
on him.
that's probably right. Huss has been super impressive. He's been around the footy club for a little while, just with our Next Generation Academy. And, so we've known him since he was probably 15, but he's improved out of sight the last 12 months, really fitting well into our forward line. He just kicks goals out of everywhere. And him and Isaac together are a pretty exciting combo.
Nice,
And are we going
nice.
with McGrath or McGrath?
Definitely not the third one.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not for you, Bill.
We'll go with McGrath.
Yeah.
McGrath?
My parents say McGrath, but it's hard with the Australian accent to
Okay.
pronounce the TH properly. Like, you guys don't really pronounce that very well.
Okay.
I don't either.
Glenn
anymore.
McGrath.
Yeah.
Who are?
That works.
Who are Andy McGrath?
My Canadian relatives who talk in a Canadian accent obviously laugh at it a little bit. So,
So we're effectively getting it wrong and we're being laughed at by the Canadians.
well, a little bit.
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
it's right in the Australian tongue.
No, we appreciate you coming in. To have a skipper
Good.
in is always a treat, and you've always been very giving of your time through some tough times for your footy club.
Yes.
Hopefully, onwards and upwards for you
Come on,
and the
Bombers.
club. Go well this year. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys. Go Dons.